And before, after taking like that final blow that he took on after hitting Hades, Yi Xing, he was about to almost passed out, but he put his sword down to gain balance and consciousness. Like, he lost a lot of blood, and then he just got another casualty, you feel me, from witnessing giving a casualty, you know what I'm saying? So, oh my goodness. But we won! So now we're 4-3. Humanity is in the run. And, Qin Shi, he still gives respect, and he was like, it was an honor to have met you, and he still called him the King of Helheim. So they both respect each other, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is just business, you know what I'm saying? I just happen to be chose here, you just happen to be chose there. But no, he never really disrespected Qin Shi. Like, it was never personal, you feel me? He just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he called him his friend. And his brother, get out of here. Yo, everybody on Humanity is like cheering, like, but for a second it was dead silent, like, oh my god, like, I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe Hades just died, but I can't believe we just won. Like, you feel me? And everyone is like, from the back watching is like hype and stuff like that. In real life, shocked. Like, not gonna lie, like, you didn't really know where it was gonna go, but honestly, how Poseidon looked and how Hades looked, I kind of got the same vibe that they both weren't gonna make it for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm not even gonna cap to y'all, but I'm glad we won. G, we're winning. We're up. Damn, they're both bruised up. So Akarti, like, she returned back to her like normal form, and she was really wounded, and they both are really wounded, and she almost fell over, but he grabbed her, you feel me? She was like, lean on me, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you're far more injured than me, I know I'll heal faster than you. And she was like, don't push yourself. And she was like, if I'm being honest, you look like crap. Avatar, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's her name. See, and she was like, that was like so close. And he was like, didn't I tell you to believe in your king? You feel me? Like, yo, this dude is cold with it. But they couldn't make it to the exit. His strength gave out, and he like passed out. So, they're like, the medic team ended up like, rushing to get him and everything like that. Kojiro and like Soji and like all of them are like in the back, like I said, they're all in the back just talking like, wow, I can't believe like he made it, like his body like pushed through, like he didn't give up, like, yeah. So Kojiro is breaking down to high risk how like he ended up winning even though he really had strength, and he was like, it wasn't a matter of him having strength, it was the fact of his technique and what he used to like tap out the chi within the Desmo weapon that Hades was using, and with that he was able to deflect and land blows, you feel me? Because once Hades formed, you feel me, his blood within his weapon, it was a part of his life force. And because of that, he was able to control his chi from there, which is so cool. So basically, Zhen Shi like stored all of Hades' thrusting power back into like his sword. The stored up power that he absorbed basically to shatter Hades' weapon, and then that's how he was able to get, licks on him to like, him. So Ares is really upset off of Hades losing, and Adamas is upset as well, and he like storms off, and Hermes and like Ares are like, yo, where are you going? And he's like, I'm going away, like in like a, when your mama like is like yelling at you, and she's like, get your ass later, like that's what he gave. And he was like, I'll kill who I want when I want. So I feel like he's on a mission to avenge, you feel me, his brothers that both got killed. But I'm like, what is that gonna do? Like, can't you get doxxed or disqualified, like if you end up harming someone out of like Ragnarok? I would think so. And then Zeus was like, I'm not going to like, stop him. He could do whatever he wants to do. But Zeus was like, did you realize what Hades' last thought and sentiment was to us? And he was like, he apologized to his brothers like that he couldn't like hold his end of the bargain. Like, damn, like, This is like, I at first I didn't have no empathy for them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, bitch, y'all are gods. A lot of y'all be feeling entitled and shit, but death is still death. Like, you feel me? That shit hit regardless. So I have some type of remorse, you feel me, for like what they're going through, even though I'm on the side of humanity and I want us to win. Right now they're in the like lab and they're both in like tanks, in recovery mode, and the doctor is basically saying that the Valkyrie sister, she'll be okay, but Qin Shi has to fight for his own life, and that he will be the determination on whether or not he survives or not. I really hope he survives. I don't want a tragedy. I do not. Okay, so now they're going to see how Buddha's doing to see if he's okay. And the hallway that they're walking down is quite gloomy. It's green. It's a little scary, not gonna lie. And it's kind of giving Adonis's vibe because Adonis is green. So, what a quinkadink if he happens to bump into them. Bitch, didn't I say that? And literally, he's stopping them in their tracks before they can go see Buddha. And he's pressing Brunhilde to tell him where the king of the beginning is, because he wants to like hurt him and like kill him. He's trying to like be vengeful in a sense right now. Yeah, and literally before he could hit Brunhilde and Gon, like, you feel me, together, because she jumps in to like be protective of her sister. um Adonis's hand gets sliced off by Beelzebub, and he was like, don't be like quick to action, basically. Like, if you kill them, Ragnarok is over, and it's like we wasted all this time and nobody will win, basically. So like, don't be foolish trying to seek revenge at this time. You're just like high in your emotions and feeling some type of way right now, but think smart. Don't think off of emotions, bro. Oh yeah, and he was also like, I don't want you to ruin my fun either. And they're like both beefing, and he was like, and Adonis was like, what makes you think I give a shit about that? And they're like both having like a standoff right now. Damn, and he's making threats, bruh. He was, and then Beelzebub like threw up like, you feel me, like, you don't want to mess up the legacy of the gods or Hades. And he was like, I don't give a, like, he was basically like, I don't give a damn, you feel me. And then he like stormed off, but he was like, he threatened them, and he was like, when this is all over, I'm gonna get you too. I'm like, yikes. Oh yeah, and don't forget poor Qin Shi Huang. He wants his head too. It's giving 50 Cent. I'll whoop your head, boy. You know that I will. I'll whoop your head, boy. You play, you get killed. Like, take 5, like. And then Brunhilde thanks Beelzebub for saving her, and then Beelzebub like gives her like a little bit of the 401 that she should be more careful, and that other people feel the same way that they do. So they have a target on their back now. Like, you feel me? It's good that we're winning, but now we're becoming a threat. You feel me? And now people might, you feel me, want to be sabotaging people. You feel me? Because this is giving win at all costs at this point. Like, they just lost 2 of the big 3, and then yeah, like, literally. Okay, we just met a new character, Buddha. Even though he's supposed to be in recovery, he's outside chilling. And he runs into, well, he doesn't run into, someone ends up meeting him at the tree. His name is Qin. He looks, and he's on like those like stilts. Um, if I find the word for it, I'm gonna pin it and pin the picture, because you could hear him coming up the grass. That stilts, the doom doom. So Kintoki Sakata, that's his name. So Buddha is talking to Kin, and he ended up giving him candy. And Buddha, if you know Buddha, he loves food, base particularly loves candy. He is eating a lollipop or like some type of form of sweet or something like that. And Ken gives him candy, and then as he's like eating it and stuff like that, he's like, yo, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it for you. He was like, I didn't even tell you what it is. And he was like, well, I've never refused anything you asked me to do, so what? He was like, I need you to keep an eye out on someone for me. He was like, the man who's gonna shake up Ragnarok. And his name is Siegfried, the dragon slaying hero.